In April 2025, the battle over campus speech and anti-Semitism reached a boiling point, and Harvard University is right in the crosshairs. Former President Donald Trump has frozen more than $2.2 billion in federal funding to Harvard. His demand? That the school take decisive action against anti-Semitic activity and stop, in his words, harboring hate under the banner of free speech. Harvard's response? A firm no. President Alan Garber issued a public statement refusing to comply, accusing the Trump administration of federal overreach and calling the funding freeze a threat to academic freedom and free expression. But here's the context. In 2024, Harvard received an F grade from the Anti-Defamation League in its campus anti-Semitism report card. The report cited a pattern of inadequate administrative responses and a hostile climate for Jewish students. Despite that, Harvard has resisted new federal guidelines. It has refused to discipline students or faculty accused of promoting hate. Instead, it stood behind vague principles of open dialogue. Trump didn't buy it. He responded by threatening to revoke Harvard's tax-exempt status and argued that schools benefiting from public money must serve the public interest. With an endowment of more than $53 billion, Harvard is the richest university in the world. But even with that fortune, the loss of federal research grants and student funding hits hard. On campus, opinions are split. Carter Stewart, a senior and Republican club leader, said Harvard brought this on itself. You can't push radical ideas, ignore anti-Semitism, and expect no consequences. Others, like grad student Brendan, say Trump's move is political. This is about free speech. Criticism of Israel is not anti-Semitism, but Jewish students across the country tell a different story. According to the Anti-Defamation League, anti-Semitic incidents on U.S. campuses surged by more than 400% following the October 2023 Hamas attacks. At Harvard, students reported being doxxed, harassed, and excluded, with little to no protection or acknowledgement from university leadership. Even in the face of those reports, Harvard chose not to condemn specific incidents or revise its conduct policies. It formed committees instead. Now, the message from the federal government is clear. The time for committees is over. This isn't just about Harvard. It's about whether powerful institutions will stand up to hate, or hide behind nuance and procedural delay. Critics say Harvard is fighting the White House harder than it has ever fought anti-Semitism. And in doing so, it's losing the trust of the public it claims to serve. Because anti-Semitism isn't a free speech debate, it's hate. And silence in the face of hate isn't neutrality, it's complicity. The consequences are no longer theoretical. They're financial. Harvard must now decide: keep its federal funding, or its principles. But it may not be able to keep both. If you found this less than 5-minute breakdown helpful, hit the like and subscribe buttons so that we can continue to produce content that gives you the news and not the noise. The world is shifting fast, and you deserve to understand exactly where you are.